right, dollar yen. So we talked about dollar yen weeks and weeks ago. We broke this massive trend line. The implication, clearly bullish. I did not think we were going to go this high this quickly. If we look at the very long-term wave count, right, all the way back to the 70s, 1, 2, Elliott 3, triangle 4, 5, A, big triangle B, higher in a C wave. So Stefan or Stephanie, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly. I'm sorry if I'm not, says, what do you think about yen? We're hearing chatter of 160 by the time this repricing is over. So I'll say that the first level to pay attention to is going to be up here at like the 1998 high, which also intersects the underside of this trend line. And that's going to be, call it like 148, right? Before that, you're looking at 135, which is going to be the 2002 high. But again, from here, it's very difficult for me to, look towards that level right now. I'm going to bring up just some momentum readings here. So, all right, dollar yen. Let's go to a weekly chart. Okay, so RSI, we're looking at a weekly chart. Week's about over. So let's just say, argument's sake, that we do finish above 88 RSI, right? The only other time that happened was back here in March of 2013. Now, again, that was definitely not the end of the move, but something similar here would make sense. Over the next few weeks after that 88 RSI reading in March of 2013, you did have like a 400 pip drop, right? Then you had another run, consolidation. That would make a lot of sense here, in my opinion. So like 131.25 is what we printed here, I guess yesterday. Even if you pull back to this old high, you're looking at like 126. So that former high, 126 from 2015, I'd look for that to provide support, right? So former resistance, watch for support, and then see if you can kind of get a retest on the breakout level and go higher. By the way, while I'm on this RSI chart, check this out. Hold on. So here is pound, and yesterday on daily RSI, we printed sub 19. And again, the term overbought and oversold is kind of useless, right? In bull markets, the market stays overbought for extended period of time. In extreme bear markets, the market will stay oversold for extended periods of time. It's useful, however, when you have absurdly extreme momentum readings on RSI. So if you can see the magenta little dots here, right, that is RSI being below 19. So here, right, printed yesterday, you can see back in COVID low in 2019 or 2020, excuse me. This was the October 2016. That was kind of like a flash crash in cable. Interestingly, we didn't even get that low of a reading during Brexit, but you can see all the readings are highlighted here when they were that low. And for the most part, you did get a pretty decent bounce afterwards, at least, right? Some were big lows, some were not, but for the most part, you had pretty big bounces. Right here is 2012. The caveat to that, of course, is the financial crisis, right? At that point, you went, I think RSI went down to 12 or something. So, is that possible now? Of course it's possible, but looking at the weight of evidence, I would not think that that occurs. So point being is that going back, 30 something years and all this data, the only time that you really did not get a massive, snapback rally from a reading this low was during the financial crisis. Before I wrap up here, sorry, I'm back. I want to remind everybody that we are looking for traders at Scandinavian capital markets. So if you go to, I'll just share the screen here again, but if you go to Scandinavian markets / get funded, you will see our, you can check out our information about our prop trading program. Basically, the goal is to become a money manager with us. There is, of course, an assessment test that must be passed. There is no time requirement in order to do that, like some other places that run these programs. You don't have to do it within a week or a month or whatever, right? That's not how the market, you're trading on the market's time. So you don't have to do any, stupid forced trades. So yeah, come, check this out, scandinavianmarkets.com / get funded and come trade with us. Start your journey to become a money manager.